Welcome to the Cosmic Soul Podcast, your weekly microdose of motivation and inspiration to get you charged and ready to manifest the life you were born to live. I'm your host, Debbie, here to remind you that you are the creator. Let's get to work. The Cosmic Tribe has arrived. You have gloriously landed on another sparkly, shiny episode of the Cosmic Soul Podcast, the place you can go to recharge and realign with your ultimate self and discover the best hacks to take real control of your amazing life. Let's get high-vibed and aligned. I am really excited for today's episode. How many times have I said that an episode is my favorite? Well, I'm saying it again. It kind of feels like I get to take a break from the cosmic driver's seat a little bit and just let all those words flow out naturally. We're going to be talking about the pursuit of higher knowledge and also maybe enlisting the help of a teacher to guide us on our spiritual journey and goals. He may look intimidating and he may sometimes be overbearing, but this episode's tarot card can really set us up for soul success. Let's see what the Hierophant can teach us. The Hierophant shows a religious figure sitting between two pillars of a temple. He's wearing three robes, red, blue, and white, and a three-tiered crown. This is very symbolic as they are both representing the three worlds over which he rules, which are the conscious, the subconscious, and the superconscious. He's holding the papal cross in his left hand, signifying his religious status. His right hand is raised in a familiar religious blessing or mudra, with two fingers pointing towards heaven and two towards earth. Kneeling before the Hierophant are two followers. The task of the Hierophant is the passing down of his spiritual wisdom and to initiate the two followers into the church or another type of spiritual limb. This card speaks of a rite of passage to enter the next level. At the Hierophant's feet are crossed keys representing the balance between the conscious and subconscious minds, as well as the unlocking of the mysteries which only he can teach. So, what we have here is a message of established spiritual values and beliefs. The Hierophant reminds us that before you can go off and create your own belief system, it's best to learn some fundamental principles from a trusted source. He often represents the idea of seeking out a teacher or mentor to learn from. You may also begin a formal study of a spiritual subject that has been well documented and has stood the test of time. If you already have a well-established practice and belief system, this card can also mean that it may be your time or purpose to teach others what you have learned. But at the end of the day, the Hierophant usually represents a slight conformity of tradition and not venturing off on your own when it comes to your spirituality at this time. I love it when this card comes up on a personal tarot reading for me. It's one of the more clear signs that I can understand at my core, like the universe is right in front of me speaking really, really loud. In my own experience, the Hierophant tends to appear when my spiritual practice or routine has grown kind of stale or I'm not really sure what to do next. It's maybe time to try something new and learn from a teacher or incorporate a new teacher as well. I will be honest, the original card that I pulled for this episode did not satisfy me whatsoever because I felt like it was too similar to something that we've already covered very recently. And then 2 days in a row, I pulled the Hierophant for myself. And I was really excited, but I didn't really know what it meant for me because I felt pretty satisfied with my practice. And then out of nowhere, the next day, I was led to a new spiritual teacher who is teaching a new type of Reiki than what I've learned. And I am learning some next level stuff, you guys. And it's really powerful. And I can't wait to help others with everything that I'm learning. So if you are listening to this show, you are no doubt a spiritual person. Now, whether or not you have a specific daily or weekly routine, I do not know. But I can say that the Cosmic Soul Podcast is made for you. The cards drawn come to the show when you need their message, and the Hierophant is telling you that it's time to really double down on your personal practice, find or incorporate a new one, or seek higher knowledge from a new source or a spiritual teacher. And there are plenty of ways for you to do these things. There is a vast amount of books and websites that are available to obtain spiritual wisdom. And if the idea of tons of books is outside of your price range, anyone with a smartphone can download the Kindle app and get the Kindle versions of books for half the price of physical copies. Believe me, I know, I have a lot. During your journey, seek out what resonates and leave the rest. No two people's journey or makeup is exactly the same. Do what feels right. Now, that's not to say you should completely disregard something you read or hear automatically. Our egos can very easily get in our own way when our beliefs or ideas we hold as truths are compromised. Be brave and look into whatever it is that is making you feel uncomfortable. Have an open mind. As seekers of higher knowledge, it's important to understand that we know nothing. Be open. I reference you back to the importance of being like a child. Let things be new. Be curious and have fun with it. If you are interested in expanding your spiritual awareness or looking to incorporate new methods and practices, I highly recommend checking out the online learning site Udemy. That is udemy.com. And you may have heard of it, you may not have. Regardless of what anyone tells you about it, like the classes aren't legit because they're so cheap or most aren't really accredited, pay no attention to any of that. There are a plethora of highly knowledgeable and caring teachers of Reiki, shamanism, yoga, and any other type of energy work, meditation, and so on that offer extremely affordable classes on Udemy. Take advantage of it. These are teachers who are truly on a mission to help humanity attain greatness. The world is moving faster and faster into a new reality. You can feel it. And accessible classes like these are a prime opportunity to get on board with these shifts quickly and efficiently. And I do want to add that I am not being paid by Udemy to say these things. My purpose is to help wake others up, and a part of that is sharing information like this. It's just that I have benefited so much from the site in such a short amount of time that I felt that I needed to let my listeners know. So go check it out, have a look around, and see if anything vibes with you. If you're interested in knowing the classes that I have taken or I'm enrolled in, or just want more information about seeking higher knowledge, I would be really excited to talk to you about it. So you can shoot me a message on Instagram, Facebook, or through email at cosmicstarsoul@gmail.com. Our oracle card today is phenomenally relevant and pushes us to seek further the secret knowledge lost to the ages. This is from the Starseed Oracle, and the card is Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship, created in precise alignment with the stars, exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong, when we do the unexpected. So often a creative solution is right in front of us, but because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on Earth and will one day again. So if you're ready for this amazing journey of knowledge and ancient secrets, you can say this little activation with me. I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. One more time. I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. Our affirmations today are going to prime our cosmic hearts and souls for all the wonderful things we're going to explore and discover. Let's start out by taking 3 slow and deep breaths. Now repeat after me. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I am a magnet for higher wisdom. I am a magnet for higher wisdom. I am a magnet for higher wisdom. I am open to the truth of all things. I am open to the truth of all things. I am open to the truth of all things. The cosmic universe is infinite times bigger and more elaborate in its origins and meanings than you or I will ever know. No matter how much we grow and learn, we are still only tapping into an insanely minute amount of knowledge that we can ever possibly know. There are a handful of ascended masters who transcended the human mind and found the truth. Jesus and the Buddha being a couple examples, but that's it for the most part. As seekers, we thrive on learning more about the mysteries of all that is. It drives us. It's beautiful and amazing because since we can never know everything, our learning never stops. And since we love to learn, I can think of no better subject to dedicate our lives to. Our challenge for this episode is simply to learn something new about a spiritual teaching, history, philosophy, practice, or technique that you haven't checked out before. Just look up any of these terms online, pick one, and see where it takes you. Go down the rabbit hole a little bit and allow yourself to be led. Let your intuition guide you to what is meant for you at this time. I would love to hear about what you find, so leave a comment or shoot me a message or email and let me know what went down. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed writing it for you. The spiritual sciences and the mysteries of our ancestors are my favorite subjects, which I've dedicated my entire being to. I hope you've gotten some inspiration today to learn about your own star origin and history. Be sure to subscribe to the show and leave a review if it's helped you in your life and your own spiritual journey. Give me a follow on Instagram at Cosmic Soul Podcast, and I will return the favor. Check out the Cosmic Soul blog and store, where you will find some pretty sweet original art and even get a tarot reading by me. You can find all the links in the show notes. Chase and claim your greatness every moment of every day, because all that exists is right now. Do your best to make every moment count. Your life will transform beautifully when you seek out and become the best possible you. We come from the stars, but our home is here right now. Let's unlock the truth and change the world magnificently. Stay cosmic, everyone.